welcome to the show. I'm Moira Geddes. This weekend we are off and racing with the Star Epsom Handicap in Sydney and the Turnbull Stakes in Melbourne. Of course, the Epsom in Sydney is Sydney's biggest race, Spring Carnival race day. So if you're in the city, be sure to get out to Royal Randwick for what's gearing up to be one of the biggest spring weekends there is. Coming up now, though, the Daily Telly, Herald Sun and Courier Mail's top racing experts. Winx is today's pony in profile. Clinched waists and classic clutches are in fashion this week. And, of course, for the punters, the latest odds for today's top tips. First, though, a quick look at last weekend's big race finishes, the Golden Pendant in Sydney and the Sir Rupert Clarke Stakes in Melbourne.
Arabian Gold about to come through on the inside. Fine Bubbles and My Sabile. Arabian Gold is coming at Catkins. Arabian Gold along the fence. Arabian Gold has upset the odds on favourite Catkins. My Sabile third.
Dissident race to Trust and August. 50 to go. Dissident takes the lead. He wants to lay in. Trust and August kicks back. A photo finish between Dissident and Trust and August. A bob and go. Who got the bob?
And with me every week in the studio is the Daily Telegraph's racing editor, Ray Thomas. And Ray, those photo finishes really adding to the excitement and tension of the win on the weekend, but not as exciting as Epsom this weekend.
You're right, Moira, and those finishes were outstanding. Arabian Gold just pipping Catkins, and then Dissident and Trust and August in a terrific two-way go for the Sir Rupert Clarke. Trust and August just getting the prize. Sets us up for a fabulous weekend of sport in Sydney. Epsom Day at Randwick, the NRL Grand Final on Sunday, Moira, and we're back at Randwick again on Monday for the holiday meeting. But Epsom Day, an outstanding program. Look, I think in the Epsom, I think Royal Descent, she's about ready to win, Moira. She's run second in 3 successive starts this preparation. She hasn't won for a long time, but I'm sticking with her in the Epsom. In the Metropolitan, La Amistad is Maccabi Diva's three-quarter sister. I think she can emerge from that giant shadow and win the Metropolitan. Winx, I like her in the Flight Stakes. And the best outsider in the Epsom at good each-way odds is Woodbine.
All right, I'll be watching that best outsider this weekend, I think. Let's go south to Melbourne, where the Herald Sun's chief racing writer, Matt Stewart, joins us. And Matt, you're looking at a gun mare from Newcastle who's about to launch herself as a major Caulfield Cup chance. Do tell.
Yeah, Lucia Valentina is the name of the mare, Moira. She's down from Sydney, and this is just an even Turnbull Stakes, I feel, and she represents a rapid upward curve. She's a really rapidly improving mare, and I think she can win this and then be all the rage for the Caulfield Cup. So I think Lucia can get the money in the Turnbull, a race that does suit those down in the weights, and she's certainly one of those. To beat another one of those up-and-comers, an imported horse called Stipulate, who wasn't suited at weight for age last start, but is certainly suited under these special conditions. And for third, I thought maybe Happy Trails, the veteran, but I think the Sydney siders or the Newcastle mare might get the money here, and that's Lucia Valentina.
Thanks so much, Matt. Let's go to Brisbane now, where the Courier Mail's racing editor, Nathan Exelby, joins us. And Nathan, you're tipping another rough result in the Turnbull Stakes. Why is that?
Yeah, Moira, the Turnbull Stakes has been a very good race for roughies over the years. In fact, 5 of the last 11 winners of the Turnbull have come at double-figure odds. So I'm banking on that continuing this Saturday. And I like Entirely Platinum. I thought he ran well in the Naturalism Stakes last start. Not a lot went right in the run there. He threw his head around quite a bit. I don't think he was totally comfortable at Caulfield. He balanced up in the straight and hit the line strongly. The Naturalism has been a guide to the Turnbull previously with December Draw doing the double. So I think he's going to get a nice run here and give a big sight at around about the $15 quote. In the Epsom, I think Boban can bounce back going to Sydney. I think he's better the Sydney way of going. Barrier 1 crucial for him. And here in Queensland, the main meeting is at the Gold Coast, where I think we can get the money with Felino in race 7.
Okay, thanks, Nathan. Time now for this week's Pony in Profile. And Ray, today we are looking at Winx.
Yeah, Moira, just a lightly raced 3-year-old filly. Only had the 4 starts, Moira, for 3 wins, and she's in the Flight Stakes on Saturday. The 1600 metres, I think that's the key to her, Moira. She's bred to get over ground. Last start, she suffered her first defeat when just beaten by First Seal in the T-Row Stakes. They're the 2 favourites for the Flight Stakes. I think Winx can turn the table. Our Pony in Profile this week, Winx in the Flight Stakes.
Pretty good 3/4% chance of winning there on those stats. Don't go away. Coming up next, more of the latest odds from tab.com.au. But first, if you don't know what to wear to the races this Saturday, fear not. Follow our weekly style guide and you won't go wrong. This week's Fashions on the Field is proudly brought to you by Westfield Liverpool. And here to take us through the latest look is news.com.au's Alison Stevenson.
Thanks, Moira. For the ladies, the classics are always a winner in the fashion stakes when it comes to trackside trends. This Q pencil skirt is the perfect attire for race day and the new longer length below the knee. Team it with a cinched waist, either with a belt or the illusion of such created by this peplum top. At the bottom, slip into a great heel with a pointy toe influenced by the 50s for that extra smart and classic look. In accessories, we're seeing a mix of metallic with gold and silver, both featuring on the handbag. Match your jewellery and add a simple fascinator to finish off the outfit perfectly. In menswear, we're seeing racing fashion inspiration with classic racewear by Maya. If you don't have a big budget and you're going for a slightly more laid-back look, then try this great Pierre Cardin suit, which can be purchased as separates and can be dressed up or down according to the occasion. We've added a Jeff Banks print shirt, which is a little more casual if you need to ditch the jacket and tie now that it's getting warmer. You can end up with a smart casual look that's suitable for the day and into the night. In keeping with the ladies, we've chosen this Van Heusen black spot tie and kept our man today tidy with a black leather belt and shoes. And of course, Moira, these looks and more are all available from Westfield, Liverpool.
Thanks so much, Ali. OK, last but not least, for the punters, a quick run over the latest odds from tab.com.au.
Yes, Moira, and looking at the Epsom Handicap, Royal Descent currently at $4.60. Pretty happy with those odds, Moira. I think she'll start about that price on track. In the Metropolitan, liking the odds for La Amistad. She's out to $8. Winx is currently the $2.30 favourite for the Flight Stakes. I think that's pretty good odds. I think she'll start even shorter on track. In the Turnbull Stakes, Matt Stewart's tip there, Lucia Valentina, currently at about $5.50 in the Turnbull Stakes.
Well, let's hope we make some money this weekend.
We did last weekend, Moira, so I'm tipping we will once again.
That is all we have time for. Be sure to join us again next week for all the very latest, both on and off the track. Happy racing.